Hello friends, it's Grania Tyndall here from Numbers for Success, and as promised I said I'd hop on here just to give you a little bit of an insight as to what I believe we have to look forward to numerology wise in December 2020. And I've just done a live on Facebook there, so I'm sorry I'm a little bit delayed because I got delayed doing that. So basically, I'm a numerologist based in the sunny southeast of Ireland, and I've been working for 20 years helping people to uncover and discover their soul purpose. And what an extraordinary time it is for all of us, and particularly for a numerologist, because it's a numerologist's dream with all these twos in numbers. And for all of you who are listening and who followed my work, you will know at this point that 2020 has been about the energy of the number 4, which is all to do with the hearth of the home and the heart chakra. So it's about coming home to self, and that's something I feel is very important for us universally to recognize, that we're all here to learn and evolve and grow. And whilst it hasn't always been easy, there's been a sense of restriction, which is what the 4 energy is about. It's about boundaries. So it'll be a bit like Saturn in astrology. Now, I'm not an astrologer, I say that again, but I have an interest in it. So I just sort of research a lot and then I just throw it in. But I do love numerology. And what's so interesting, we're just about to leave the month 11, which is November, and today I'm recording this on the 30th of November 2020. And what a month it's been, folks. And I would have done various different forecasts through the month of November, just in terms of the 11 energy. So the 11 energy is about inspiration. It's about illumination. It's the eye. And you think of the 11, it's the double one. And it's always, for me, it's like a portal, a gateway, a doorway into the start of something. And people on the last number of years have been seeing the phenomenon called 1111. There's thousands of websites about it and books. And that to me is when people start to see 1111, it's another calling card from the universe to look, take stock and notice what is going on around you. Because we can go through life forgetting that we are, soul having a human experience, and to make the most of this experience. That's the key. So the 1111, which was the 11th of the 11th, was the beginning. And it's like the birth canal, the pushing through the birth. Then we had the 20th of the 11th, which was another very important date, numerology wise, for illumination and also for choices and decisions. Then we had the 29th of the 11th a few days ago. And now currently we're in the energy of a full moon, a Gemini full moon, but also a lunar eclipse. So folks, this is very much, particularly today, this is about things being brought to the surface, to be valued, to be looked at and to be viewed. And it's also about the shadow side. So you might find that people are tetchy, that people are sort of not in good form. So what happens is you mightn't even be in your own sense of self. My goodness, what am I saying? So it's very much about that. So being aware that people are coming from where they're at. So it's about being compassionate. The 2 is about compassion, but it's also being able to rise above it and not get caught up in the drama that is currently at play around us on the earth, but also maybe within yourself. So while we head into December, numerology wise, we're heading into a number 7 energy. And I would have said this in my video over on Facebook. I said the 7 to me is one of my favorite numbers. The 7 is the number of the mystical experiences. It's very much to me about the healer archetype, and it's also about family tree healing. So this is what December is going to bring to us. It's also about trust issues, trusting a higher power, a higher force. But for me, the biggest thing about the 7 for this particular month is about the inner world. Now, the outer world, as we can look at it now as human, it's fairly busy and chaotic at the moment. Here in Ireland, we're heading back into level 3 from tomorrow, level 3 restrictions. So it's a little bit more freedom for us, thank God. So we're coming out of a much more stringent time into a little bit more relaxed. However, we are going into that crazy cycle of the Christmas period, and people are going to make up for it. So what I would suggest you do, if you're listening to this and you have an interest in your own, spiritual growth, the number 7 is all about spirituality and having a spiritual practice, not religious. I am not saying that at all. I'm talking about a spiritual practice, tuning into the fact that you, wherever you are in the world listening to this, whatever time you watch it, you are a soul in human form, whether you believe it or not. And your soul is the real you. It's an accumulation of all experiences and lifetimes. This is my belief, of course. And therefore, whilst in this form, why not make the most of it? And this is the month. And this is about really tapping into what areas of your life do you wish to heal? Do you wish to reevaluate? Do you wish to readdress and perhaps move forward from? It is about family tree stuff as well, because the 7 is always to me about the family tree. And so therefore, if there are situations that continuously reoccur in your experience, it could also be a karmic thing, but also could be just a lesson that needs to be changed to get the family tree to change. And you can be the one to do that, if that's for your highest good and healing. Also, it's about intuition. Listen to your intuition more. Listen to your gut feeling. Yes, there's all this information bombarding us, okay, at the moment from all different platforms. Be discerning. That's what this month is about, discernment. Stand back. With all those 2s, it's about standing back, looking from a bird's eye view, and then choosing to make choices. That's really important. I'd suggest you say that and listen to that. Now, tomorrow is the 1st of December, and then we have the 2nd of December. That's a key date, numerology-wise. It will have a tail end, sort of still has that effect and vibration from the full moon and also from the eclipse, so be gentle on yourselves. Remember, this year, 2020, has been the choices we collectively have made in our own experiences have now shown us what we're creating. So this is why we must be very discerning this month. And then you've got the 12th of the 12th, another very important date. For me, it's about like the numbers, like it's a play with numbers. So it's also about mirror, mirror on the wall. What is happening internally is externally being shown to you in your experience. So just to be mindful of that. You know, sometimes we can get caught up in the martyr or the victim, you know, oh, this, I can't control what's happening in my life. You can. You can step back. You can start, if you haven't already, having a spiritual practice. That doesn't mean, it couldn't be something as simple as going out and walking by the sea, which I'm blessed to do every day, or going out to nature, petting your dog, being with your kids, your grandkids, whatever it is, something that uplifts you. But what's so important is it has to be an inside job. That is the key, friends. It is an inside job. And by you actually acknowledging that and working through it, you can recreate the life that you wish to live. Now, back to the 12th of the 12th. So that's an important date. And then also probably the biggest date of my whole life is about to happen on the 21st of the 12th, 2020. And that is the great or grand conjunction. And this planetary alignment, apparently, that has not been seen for 6,000 years, which will start to build up on those dates leading up to the 21st. There'll be the most amazing sights in the sky, which is going to affect us energetically, whether we believe it or not, because we are having this human experience on this planet. So all the other planets affect us as we go through it. Now, for up to over thousands of years, this particular alignment has been in earth signs, but for the first time ever, it's moving into Aquarius. So I always think of that song, The Age of Aquarius, which is an air sign, and that's more about technology. It's about thinking. It's about the power of the mind. And for me, I believe what we're coming into is instant manifestation. Now, we've been working on this for the last number of maybe 20 years since the last conjunction, but now it's getting stronger and stronger. And I believe technology, we know all this, is going to keep advancing. But I feel what's very important, it's about the healing modality. You know, we've all been through so much this year, particularly, and a lot of us have tried to come home to ourselves, and it's been difficult. I found it very difficult at times. So, but the point is, it's to now reevaluate at the final month of 2020. As we move into 2021, it's a very different vibration to what we've been in. Year 2020 has been about number 4, structure, stability, you know, creating a foundation. Heading into 2021 is about breakthrough, freedom, and that's what's coming in. So hold on to your britches, folks. It's going to be a roller coaster next year. So whilst we've been locked up this year, we'll be freer next year. That's my belief, certainly numerology wise. So So 2021, or sorry, 2020, the 21st of the 12th, 2020, again, mirror, mirror, it's playing with numbers. This is a time of absolute rebirth. And I believe in my heart and my soul, it's the beginning of the golden age. It's Lemuria, it's Atlantean, all of those fantastic civilizations that we've all listened to. And also the energy on that particular date, it resonates with the time of the Renaissance, the 1400s, when people started to come out of the darker ages to come into the brighter ages. And also the 21st of the 12th is the longest night of the year and it's the shortest day, but it's also the beginning of the light coming in, and everything is symbolic. So with the light coming through, it's time for all of us to be a part of this new golden era and dawn. And I'm not talking woo-woo. I know, I'm very aware of that. I'm talking from practical science as well, that this is a time and a collaboration of us embracing a new beginning, literally pushed out of the birth canal into the new dawn, the new day. And you're feeling good. I hope so. And then what means therefore is that we must now find that spiritual awareness. Trust your intuition. It is always, always right. Be discerning in your friendships and relationships. Really mind who you are. And collaboration. It's community living. It's coming together. That's what we're talking about for next year. But for right now, we only have now, the power of now, good old Eckhart Tolle. And that's what we must do. So for today, dear friends, I ask you to embrace this new beginning. And you've all done so well. Every one of us here on the planet, we are part of this evolution and revolution, as the Beatles would say. And I picked one card just as a symbol for the month of December, and it's very apt. It's surrender and release. And there we are, we're almost full circle, we're almost home. And this is about, yes, there's been tears, yes, there's been really, really difficult times. People have lost families and so forth and friends and through various different things this year. But we're nearly there. We're surrendering and releasing the old, the new paradigm, the new shift in consciousness to prepare for the new dawn, the new day. So much love and blessings. If you need to contact me, you know how to get me here on Instagram or Facebook or numbersforsuccess.com for personal sessions. Much love to you all. Until we meet again, God bless. Take care.